Hello, this is the RPG Pundit, the final boss in internet shitlords. I wasn't expecting to do another video so soon, but something was brought to my attention in the comments from my last video. Somebody had said something along the lines of, looking forward to seeing how Wizards of the Coast, dishonors Gygax and Arneson on this 50th anniversary. And in fact, this has already been done. This has already happened, okay? And normally, I would never recommend that someone go watch a video on the official Dungeons & Dragons YouTube channel. And in fact, almost no one does. It's amazing because they have like a hugely more subscribers than I do, but the video views are so small, right? There's a lot of some videos that make less views than mine, so it's not a very popular channel. However, it is the official channel, and as one of the many things that they're doing, other than actually producing good RPG material for D&D's 50th birthday, they did a video, an official video. It's only about 3 minutes long. It came out, depending on when this video gets out, probably 5 days ago, 5 or 6, I don't know. It might say 5, might say 6. Maybe even it just says 4, I don't know. But anyways, it is a video that says thank you to D&D on the 50th anniversary or something like that. It's only about 3 minutes long, and it's thank you for D&D 50 years or something along those lines. And this video is kind of worth watching. It's worth watching as a horror show could be worth watching, right? Or as an instructional video on the dangers of venereal disease. Because it's a video where you have the staff of Wizards of the Coast, a whole number of them, the ones in the D&D section, are all sharing their views and expressing their thanks about D&D, okay? And so you get to actually see what these people look like. Now, I on the video, if I'm recalling correctly, the names of these people are not mentioned, but I recognize several of them. And you probably might recognize at least one or two of them, though, of course, almost all the ones that were actually known people are gone now. And these are all the people that are hopefully soon to not have any more work, as the publishing arm of D&D is completely gone now from Hasbro. But they are all, like, when you look at them, try to make a mental count in your head of how many of these people would you trust to leave your kids alone with, or something like that. I'm not saying anything too untoward, but I'm saying, like, would you believe that they would be capable of making sure that, something horrific didn't happen in your absence, right? How many of them are completely abnormal, in other words? These are people, remember, and most of them also have not been playing D&D for very long at all. These are people, in some cases, some of these people had never played a game of D&D 2 years ago. Okay. So these are the people that they've got saying thanks. And that's fair enough, because those are the current employees of Wizards of the Coast. And if all of them were thanking the person or people responsible for Dungeons & Dragons, I wouldn't be able to really criticize it. But as it turns out, you're never going to guess who they actually end up thanking. Because if you had to guess, like if I were to do a video saying thank you for Dungeons & Dragons, who do you think I'd thank? Like potentially the creators of Dungeons & Dragons, right? The original creators of Dungeons & Dragons. That would be the most sensible thing. That is who you would say thank you to, right? That's what any normal person would do. But no, not them. Wizards of the Coast, maybe you'd be thinking, okay, well, maybe these are game designers. And you know what? They're thanking the fans. No, closer, but still off. No, what they're thanking is the community. The community being what? It is really them, right? Because the whole idea of that there being a D&D community is an excuse to say, well, it shouldn't be about who started it, and it shouldn't be about who's best at making the games or anything like that. What matters is this vague, amorphous sense of belongingness, not based on people that necessarily even actually play or that played longer than 2 years ago or anything like that. None of those things. It's about this feeling and it is this group of values that we all share, which happen to be extremely far left totalitarian values. And we all know that we all share this because we, the people at WotC, who are actually basically in charge of the community, are telling you what you're supposed to believe in the books. So in essence, the employees currently at WotC who have done nothing to benefit Dungeons and Dragons ever in their lives, none of those people have. Those people are basically a parasite on a corpse, right? That's what they're a leech that's still getting some of the remaining blood out of a corpse. And they are thanking themselves as the community leaders for how amazing they are at now being in charge of Dungeons and Dragons. And you know what doesn't get mentioned in Wizards of the Coast official thank you video for Dungeons and Dragons? Gary Gygax or Dave Arneson. In fact, they've hardly been mentioned almost anywhere at all. In the big commemorative book, they aren't thanked in the introduction, right? They don't. There's been an attempt of erasure at them, which makes me feel very special because it means that now I'm a part of a very special club, which is people who were influential in the creation of D&D that had their names erased by the owners of the D&D product brand, That's pretty amazing. Somebody needs to tell Zach at some point that we're now in a club with Gygax and Arneson. So it's just insane. These people are insane, and what they're doing is insane. And basically, this is I normally would say don't watch this because it's just giving them views, but no, go and watch it, and you will find something very neat, which is that in the comments, a ton of people have said thank you to the people who should have been thanked for it, Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson. And quite a few of them have called out Wizards on it. So ironically, Wizards is getting way higher than their average views on that video, but it's because they've pissed so many people off with it, for thanking themselves instead of thanking the creators of Dungeons and Dragons. So that's everything. I just wanted to share this because I think you need to see it. And if you get on there, definitely make sure they know who they're supposed to be thanking, and who the real actual people in the gaming hobby, because it's a hobby, not a community. It's a hobby. And those of us who are actually the real people in the gaming hobby are the people who have played it, the people who have designed games, the people who have done other products and stuff, game masters and players alike, right? Those of us in the hobby know what it is that we're actually thankful for and who to thank for it. So I guess that's everything for today. If you like this video, please share it anywhere you think people will find it interesting or get pissed off about it. I guess there could be a few that could do that. And if you want to support me, please check out my products. You need to check out all the OSR, anything but buying anything of Wizards. I know that there is great, enormous temptation for you to pick up merch if you're a nerd, right? You want to collect the things. Don't do it, right? Don't give them an ounce of your money. Don't give them anything. All right? Celebrate the 50th of D&D by purchasing products by people that don't hate you and by people that know about what the hobby really is, instead of going to purchase extra blue hair dye, rather, not dice, blue hair dye for the person in the D&D video, you know? So if you want to support me and other OSR people, check out their stuff. And in my case, check out my books. Like, I've got two of my thinner ones here. The Star Adventurer, which is an entire RPG. It's only 36 pages long, but it's got everything you need to run a space opera game, an OSR space opera game. Wilderlands, which is random wilderness encounters for Sword and Caravan. It's a supplement for Sword and Caravan. And the Old School Companion 2, which has 26 amazing adventures, all of which are better than any adventure Wizards of the Coast has published in at least 3 years. at least that much. So be sure to check those out, or check out any of my other products. And don't forget to check out especially my newest stuff, which is the Pundit Files, which you can only buy at the Red Room on PDF. Current issue as of the time that I'm taping this is issue number 5, which is the city guide Baghdad. It gives you everything you need to know to run adventures in the city of Baghdad in around 1192, and neighborhoods and adventure seeds and all that sort of thing, and a nice little map. And just like every other issue of the Pundit Files, it costs $3.50. Okay, so if you've got about $3.50, you can buy the Pundit Files and discover all the secrets. And yeah, check out all my other products too. Check out the RPG Pundit Presents series over on DTRPG, which has it's like the first version of the Pundit Files, and it has like 110 products already out there. So check out all of that, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on live streams. Currently smoking. This is Neerup Cuddy with Argento Natural in it.